Tezos is a blockchain network linked to a digital token, which is called a TZ or UTC. TZ are not mining-based and rely on a proof-of-stake mechanism. Tezos had a highly successful ICO, but it was followed by lawsuits and price declines. The price of TZ reached record highs in early 2020, leading to renewed speculation about its future investment potential. One of the distinguishing elements of Tezos is its governance. Most early blockchains rely on development teams and mining communities to formulate new design choices. However, Tezos attempts to build the decision-making process into the network of users itself. Tezos takes a fundamentally different approach by creating governance rules for stakeholders to approve of protocol upgrades that are then automatically deployed on the network, its developers claim. When a developer proposes a protocol upgrade, they can attach an invoice to be paid out to their address upon approval and inclusion of their upgrade. As a result of this system, Tezos creates incentives for user participation in the core development process. That democratizes the development process and decentralizes maintenance. At the same time, the developers of Tezos were aware that specific critical properties needed to be upheld over time. Tezos uses formal mathematical proofs to verify that these properties are maintained. In effect, this means that the Tezos network remains decentralized. While other blockchains are decentralized, Tezos also includes a mechanism that allows for collective decision-making. Tezos token holders are allowed votes on pending protocol developments. With the powerful and flexible network at its core, Tezos drew massive attention in its initial coin offering. The ICO began on July 1, 2017. It went on to earn $232 million, making it one of the largest ICOs of all time. However, following the success of the ICO, a significant dispute took place between Tezos president Joan Jeeves and Arthur and Kathleen Brightman, the owners of Tezos intellectual property rights. As a result of the dispute, the launch of the Tezos platform itself was delayed indefinitely. As of early March 2018, the Tezos network had not yet launched, although Kathleen Brightman had previously suggested the launch would come within a few weeks of a conference at UCLA in February. The delay of the launch was one of the reasons that Tezos ran into legal trouble. Investors initiated a series of lawsuits, arguing that TZ were unregistered securities. The lawsuits sought to allow investors to receive refunds for the purchases that they made in the ICO. However, Tezos eventually launched in 2018. The future of Tezos was once again looking bright in February 2020. While the rapid rise in the price of TZ suggests caution in the short term, record highs resolve some problems. In particular, all those who want their money back could simply sell their TZ on the market for a profit. More importantly, Tezos proved its staying power by surviving the bear market and reaching new highs. As cryptocurrency skeptic Warren Buffett once put it, only when the tide goes out do you discover who's been swimming naked. It seems that Tezos is better suited to the future than many believed. However, the ultimate fate of Tezos will depend on the value of its technological innovations and its ability to gain support. Tezos offers users some features not available to earlier blockchains. To accomplish this task, Tezos combines its transaction and consensus protocols. This strategy streamlines its processes. Crucially, the combination aids in the communication between the network protocol and the blockchain protocol. The Tezos ecosystem provides you with the ability to operate under two different account types. These accounts go by the names implicit accounts and originated accounts. Critically, these accounts serve different purposes within Tezos infrastructure. In most cases, an implicit account will work for basic functionalities. Implicit accounts. Implicit accounts are the type of account that most users possess. These addresses function similar to traditionally crypto accounts. Each implicit account includes both public and private keys. Users can check their balance and transfer funds to and from this address. Originated accounts. Originated accounts are what developers utilize for smart contracts. They differ from implicit accounts in a couple of key ways. For one, these accounts always begin with a KT1 versus a TZ1. All originated accounts include a manager, amount, delegatable, and delegate field options. Tezos is available on most major exchanges today. Binance, the world's largest exchange, offers multiple Tezos trading pairs. To get started, you just need to register for an account. Once your account verification period is over, you can fund your account with fiat currency. Once your account has funds, it only takes a second to transfer these funds over to Bitcoin or Ethereum. From here, you will want to exchange for XTZ. The entire process can be done in under 10 minutes after your account verification completes. Storing Tezos is easy. If you are new to the space, you can download a reliable mobile wallet in seconds. The top mobile wallets for this coin are Tezos Wallet and Xbox Wallet. Both are free to download and provide you with an easy-to-navigate interface. If you seek to make a major investment in XTZ, or if you are planning on handling this crypto for long periods of time, a hardware wallet is the best option. Hardware wallets keep your crypto stored offline in cold storage. This strategy makes it impossible for online threats to access your holdings. The Ledger Nano S or the more advanced Ledger Nano X, both Tezos. Now that Tezos has overcome its inner company-related issues, the firm is ready to take its platform mainstream. Today, Tezos has one of the largest followings in the market. Consequently, you can expect to see Tezos in the top 20 cryptocurrencies for years to come.